Hello, actors. So I'm going to send out this video because I didn't want y'all to have to come and plan it on coming into a whole meeting. So I figured this would be a little bit easier. Okay, first things first. I need y'all all to be on time. That is so important because y'all set the tone for how the whole service flows, okay? So always remember 30 minutes before service or come in right after you get out of your big church service, okay? So that means you're already checked in, you get your lanyard, and you come straight backstage and help read over your lines or help out in the room. Okay, also, I need y'all to look and see. This is how this room is set up. Backstage, I'll always have the script laying on the couch for first thing in the morning. And then all your hats and props are usually right here. I also need y'all to notice, look where this cart is. It's blocking the rest of the room. I want it there. So y'all don't go back there and go crazy. I love you guys, but sometimes you make a little mess, and this room is utter chaos when it's a mess, okay? And also for costumes, okay? I'm totally cool with y'all okay, so like this is Andrew's shirt, okay? That is his shirt, so I'm fine if he wants to hang it there to just let it be known that he's the only one who wears that, okay? Also, other costumes, so ones that are kind of communal, they will always be right here on this rack. Please hang them back up neatly. Don't throw them over. There's hangers there. They're used to hang things, like clothes, so let's hang them on there. I think that's a good idea. So more about in here. I will always try my hardest to have waters in the mini fridge. Those are strictly for you guys and for the worship team. So whenever I run out, please let me know and I'll try to remember to go get some. Okay, when y'all leave stuff here, see, like this is so neatly hung up. Look how neatly that's hung up. That's great. So I don't need y'all's dirty socks laying everywhere. I don't need things that are unfolded and just thrown places. I need this room to stay neat because there's multiple services that come in. Also, if y'all use things, look how neat that is. Thank you guys so much for just putting everything away so neatly. Just keep up the great work. And also, if y'all leave anything that you're not using for this series, please come get it. Or else it could be thrown into the abyss of the prop closet and you'll never find it again. Okay, so I started telling all of the computer people to come back and tell you guys and give you a 2-minute warning. That means in exactly 2 minutes, you're going to be on stage in front of all the kids. So I need y'all to be prepared, okay? And also, I also have been doing a lot of intro music, so a lot of intro songs. And I really need you guys to be just looking over those and listening to them and doing what the script says for that, because I put that in there to just create hype for these kids first thing whenever they get in here and it's in large group. Because sometimes they need to get a little bit of energy, so that's why I did that. Also, so y'all know ring pops are strictly for kids who know their memory verse. Ring pops are strictly for kids who know their memory verse. And then all that extra candy and stuff, I don't care what you do with it. You can throw it out to the kids, but just make sure you don't throw out so much that the next service doesn't have any, okay? And then if you run out of candy, please make a note to just let me know, because sometimes I don't remember to look over that stuff. My bad. And also for Gold Rush, this series, this right here, those are your first timer goodie bags. They have a slap bracelet, they have candy, they have an invite card. They might have something else, but I don't remember because they're closed. And so just make sure you make first timers just a huge deal. And also, whenever there's a shy first timer and they do not want to come up on stage, chances are you're a little intimidating. This nothing against you guys because you're all awesome. Sometimes you can be a little intimidating to a first timer because just energy is so hype that they're just a little like, okay, I'm gonna sit back here. And so that's a small group leader will come up and get their prize for them. But ask the small group leader their name, okay? Don't go right up to them and try to make them talk to you, because that can sometimes turn kids away, okay? I will always try to have the scripts go ahead and tape down on stage. If you notice, this one right here in particular is cut in half. That is because for whoever is telling the Bible story, I put it in this book, and it should always be sitting on the rocking chair, and your points will be right in there. So I'll always have that in there for this particular series. Okay, so another thing about y'all being on stage, the TV, right there, it has a clock on the bottom left. I need you guys to be done exactly no later than 15 minutes before service, or 15 minutes before service ends. Yeah, so just make sure you're watching that, being on time, just so the kids can have that small group time so they can review within their small group, and they're building those relationships with their small group leaders. Another thing for you guys to remember is please be reading over your scripts like as often as you can, please, because I know that it's basically the same flow every week, and that is just to honestly to help you guys out, and just to give these kids some stability in what their service looks like. And we'll change it up every now and then, but for the most part the flow stays the same. But I really need you guys to be reviewing and looking over the script, because there's some changes up in there, and there's just some really important parts where I'm like, okay, we're gonna stand up and do this, and that is totally for the benefit of you guys, so you don't have to tell these kids, hey, shh, be quiet, I'm trying to teach you something. So the whole up and down, so like the worship, sit down, we're gonna do offerings, sit down, we're gonna do small groups, sit down. That is all so that the kids aren't just sitting there for half an hour straight, because they're gonna get rambunctious, they're gonna get crazy, and they're not gonna wanna sit there still. So just please respect the up and down of the service. I will also start having the service outline right here. So just make sure you're looking over that, and just follow that flow, because if you don't follow the flow, our computer people, some of them don't know what's going on. So I need y'all to just follow that. And if y'all are somewhat familiar with the songs, I would love for you guys to just come on stage and help out with them, because the kids think it's awesome when you're up there being goofy and knowing all the songs. I think it's awesome. And then I also need you guys to always be helping with pickup. That is so important, because all of our small group leaders, they're trying to keep the kids calm and seated, and that is a whole job in itself. So I really need you guys to be at the doors. Just make sure you're watching for parents coming, and just make sure you're watching the time so you're here in order to help for pickup. So make sure the stickers match, and whenever you're waiting on the stickers, they do not pass this threshold right here ever if you don't have the stickers to match yet. Like, mom arm them. See, like, no, they can't come through, okay? Mom arm the kid, not clothesline them, mom arm them. There's a huge difference. Just so if it's not a match, that kid can't, or that parent can't say, well, they let him out of the room. Why can't they come whenever they already let him out of the room? I need those stickers to match in order to keep our kids safe. And if there is a sticker that does not match, get the service leader or find me, and I will walk down, or if they lost their sticker, I will walk the parent only, down to the check-in kiosk, and they'll have to answer questions about, all right, what's their birthday, what's their address, stuff like that, just to make sure that that person is who they say they are, and that they're there and allowed to pick up that child. Let's see, what else is there? Oh, okay, so if it seems that we are already lined up and we're ready for pickup, but Pastor Dean is being a little long-winded, which he sometimes can be, I need you guys to play games with the kids, but I need the games to have them still be in their group. So Simon Says, what is it, like bear, hunter, something? It's like rock, paper, scissors, but way cooler. Just come up with those fun games, or ask them questions, tell jokes, have them interact with you, just so it keeps the chaos down to minimum, rather than them going absolutely crazy and insane. I think that is all I have for you guys. But if y'all have any questions, please feel free to email me and let me know if I left anything out. All right, y'all have a great week.